Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Daytona International Speedway for the reboot of the Talladega Cup Series. We got 14 cars on hand here at the Daytona International Speedway for the Daytona 50. We got 20 laps here today, and a different field this time. Some different cars. We got Shane Van Gisbergen, Justin Allgaier, Josh Berry, Tyler Reddick in the field this time, Blaney, Caleb Newland, and Connor Zilish. And let's take a look at your starting lineup. On the front row is the 38 of Zane Smith and the 19 of Chase Briscoe. In row number 2, you have a pair of Chevys, Chase Elliott on the inside and Connor Zilish on the outside. Row 3 holds the 76 of Caleb Newland and the 24 of William Byron. And following behind them is the 12 of Ryan Blaney and the 45 of Tyler Reddick. In row number 5, it is the 60 of Ryan Preece and the 21 of Josh Berry. Row number 6 is the 97 of Shane Van Gisbergen and the 40 of Justin Allgaier. And in the final row is Carson Hocevar and Kyle Busch. That is your starting lineup here at the Daytona International Speedway for the Daytona 50. And we're going to start pacing. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to know who is your pick to win this one. It can be literally anybody because it's Daytona. Who knows what's going to happen? Zane Smith and Chase Briscoe on the front row. But that really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you start. It's where you finish. As we get another look through our field here as they come out of turn 2 and head down the back straightaway. Oh, Busch making contact with Hocevar. What did they get into now? We're going to have to find out later and see if that boils over. They pace down the back straightaway, and they are about to head into turn number 3, and the pace car is going to pull off out of turn 4. Final chance to make your picks here at the Daytona International Speedway. Who gets it done for the first PCS race of the reboot season? As they roll out of turn 4, the pace car is going to take a sharp left turn on the pit road. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. The Daytona 50 is underway. Oh, trouble! Chase Briscoe sideways, and he's gonna save it, and we're gonna stay green. As they stack up a little bit on that outside line, thankfully they keep it together as they head down the back straightaway, and here comes Chase Elliott looking for the race lead already. Zane Smith still has it on the outside line, but he's got no help behind him, and Chase Elliott's got help from Caleb Newland, and that's gonna put the 9 car into the lead. Coming around out of turn number 4, the first of 20 laps here at Daytona is going to be led by the 9 of Chase Elliott. Oh, never mind. Zane Smith led the lap somehow. As they still drag race down the front straightaway. Smith moves back up to the top, and Ryan Blaney now leading the middle lane. Chase Elliott still sticking to the bottom along with Caleb Newland and several other cars behind them. That middle lane really is not sticking, and here comes Newland. Oh, the door shut. I thought Newland was going to make a move there for the lead. It did not work out. Elliott knew he was there and he shut the door. We're already 4 wide. This is not a good idea, gentlemen. Let's hope this doesn't end badly. And oh, Chase Elliott's around. Turn off the 38th bumper. He's being pushed by the 38, and we are somehow still green. And there he goes. He's been, more contact. Carson Hocevar around. Kyle Busch around. And several other cars. Ryan Blaney goes upside down. And that's going to be the first caution of the day. Ryan Preece saves it, and it's going to keep it going. Let's take a look at that replay. I wonder how that happened. And, oh, yeah, Elliott just not clear at all there. And then he gets pushed for about a quarter of a lap. And then here he gets turned away and more contact, and that's that. Byron flies through the infield. Elliott somehow keeps it out of further contact. Let's take a look at William Byron here. As we always saw of him was him going through the infield grass. And they're not going to be happy about that. Oh, came right back up. Oh, man, and a hard hit to the outside wall. And then the 60 is also being pushed by the 40. Let's look at what happened to Carson Hocevar. As I believe he just spun. He didn't make any more contact. And I believe that was the case. Yes, it was. So the 77 is okay to come back on the field for the restart. And now let's ride with Kyle Busch. So he sees this happening in front of him. He tries to move down to avoid it, and he doesn't know that they're going to come back down And boom, boom, and boom. And there goes the 8. Did not make any further contact, thankfully, so he is okay to rejoin the field on the restart. Speaking of which, we're going to head there now as they head down the back straightaway. They are still pacing. Zane Smith, your current leader. Connor Zilish up to second. Chase Briscoe third. And Tyler Reddick in fourth. As they roll through turn number 3 and into turn number 4. All 14 cars are still in the race, so it's still anybody's game. But that could change very quickly. Who knows what's going to happen? As they come off of turn number 4, the pace car is going to turn on the pit road here, and we're about to get back underway. There it is. Green is back out. Zane Smith got another good jump there over the rest of the field. Chase Briscoe is behind him this time instead of on his outside. And they're already starting to make a third lane up there. I don't know who that is. That is the 97 of Shane Van Gisbergen trying to make a third lane. Not really working right now because nobody else went with him. Oh, we got one more up there. We got a couple more up there. Zane Smith is out front still, though he got really far out there. That might cost him here going into turn 3. Chase Briscoe and Caleb Newland, the 2 Toyotas on the bottom, are going to have a run on him. And here they come to the inside. Is it enough to take the lead just yet? No, it is not, but they pulled even there off of turn 4. Priest got really sideways coming off of turn 4. Thankfully, he did save it, and we are going to stay green. And Zane Smith leads the lap. He's led everyone so far, but it's still early on in the running, so that could very well change very quickly. Whoa, Reddick bounces off the wall. They're around behind them. Justin Allgaier, Tyler Reddick around. Are they going to save it, and are we going to stay green? I think we will. Yes, no further contact. They're just a little banged up, but they keep it going, so we're going to stay green. They have lost touch with the rest of the pack, but thankfully we are still green out here at Daytona. And here's the replay of what happened. I believe Reddick, oh yeah, Reddick just caught the wall there. Man, head-on hit for both Allgaier and Reddick, but thankfully they're still motoring somehow. I don't know, Talladega doesn't make any sense with their logic, but whatever. We'll take it. We're still green here. Yeah, I'm surprised that they were able to keep her going. And meanwhile, Chase Briscoe leads the way. Barry really sideways as he moves down to the bottom. The top 3 is Briscoe, Newland, and Priest, as they have kind of separated themselves a little bit from the field. And we are nearly 4 wide once again. There's the cause of the first accident today, Chase Elliott, and he's starting to move himself back up. And the 2 Red Bull cars are together. Whoa! Chase Elliott nearly caused another accident right there. We almost saw the 88 get some wings from that Red Bull. As we take a look back at Justin Allgaier, and they have really fallen behind. And here comes Caleb Newland to the outside of Chase Briscoe looking for the lead, and he doesn't have it. Somehow Briscoe still has it, even though he doesn't have any help behind him. As we head back down into turn number 1, Chase Briscoe still holding on to that race lead. Caleb Newland in second. Ryan Priest in third. Here comes Josh Berry on the inside. Berry trying to make a move for that second spot. Does he have it? No, he does not. Not just yet, at least, but he might down the back straightaway as he's got a huge shove from the 24 of William Byron. Down the back straightaway, Chase Briscoe still holding strong out front somehow with no help behind him. 3 Fords on the outside trying to catch back up, just not working out for them at the moment. As they come out of turn 4, Briscoe is going to lead the next lap. Josh Berry now leads the bottom as Briscoe moves up. Briscoe leads the lap, and here comes Berry on that inside line. Looking for the lead. Does he have it just yet? No, he does not, as Ryan Priest takes it for the moment. As they head back down into turn 1, and they are about 4 wide once again. Berry moves up to the middle. Let's see if that'll help him out here as they come off of turn 2. Whoa, nearly lost it there. Ryan Priest shows the way so far. William Byron leads on the bottom lane. Josh Berry leads the middle. As they head down the back straightaway, heading back into turn number 3. Byron, Hocevar, and Elliott. 3 Chevrolets on the bottom. Trying to mount a charge on your leader, and it's going to be close. It's a drag race down the front straightaway. I believe Priest still has it. And that is indeed the case, and now they are clear by 2 cars on that outside line. Berry trying to get a shove from the 19 and Chase Briscoe. Not really much help from the 19, but that might change here. Back down into 1 and 2 as they're trying to get back to the race lead. Berry wants those 2 Fords to move down so he can help them. Oh, the 21 around! And the car goes over. He's upside down big time. So's the 38. A huge crash for 2 Fords and a huge hit for the 38. That's going to bring out the red flag. Man, what a ride for these two. And just off the bumper of the 19, it looks like, yep, that's exactly what happened. And then just along for the ride. Man, nasty couple of barrel rolls right there. Looks like a look at Zane Smith's incident. Completely separate from the 21. Off the bumper of the 88 and once again just blows over and along for the ride. And then a huge hit there. Boom. Oh, man, that was nasty. Thankfully, both drivers are out of their cars, and they will be checked at the infield care center, and we will give you an update on that later on. Right now, we are back to pacing. This time, Ryan Preece and Ryan Blaney show the way, so a pair of Ryans on the front row. And right behind them, the 24 William Byron and the 88 of Connor Zilisch, as they are getting ready to come out of turn 4, and we are getting ready to go racing once again. Zane Smith and Josh Berry are out of the race. They are being checked at the infield care center. Pace car takes a hard left, and we are back underway here in Daytona. Good jump for the 60 there, down through the tri-oval and heading down into turn number 1. Ryan Preece showing the way so far, and SVG gets put in the sucker hole already. That's not good for him, as William Byron trying to help out the 60 of Ryan Preece. He's too far out right now. He can't get to him. As they head down the back straightaway, he's going to get a run after the 12. Gives him a huge shove right to the back bumper of the 60 machine. And he's going to give a huge shove to the 60 of Ryan Preece as well. Briscoe moves back down to the bottom to join the 77 of Carson Hocevar. As now we are almost 4 wide. Blaney now takes charge on the bottom. And Briscoe moves back up because of it. We are 3 wide for the race lead right now. Ryan Preece led that lap, but Ryan Blaney and William Byron are right there. And they are nearly 4 wide once again. They settle down, thankfully. And we are still okay. The 12 now in the lead coming off of turn number 2. No help behind him. I don't know how he's doing it. Physics in this game do not make sense, but whatever. As we are still 3 wide for the lead. Blaney on the inside. Byron in the middle. Preece on the outside. Going back down into turn 3. Preece has the lead for now, but here comes Ryan Blaney back on the inside. And we are nearly 4 wide once again back there mid-pack. This could get ugly. Let's see what happens. Whoa! Briscoe's around upside down big time. He collects Kyle Busch and Chase Elliott and many more as the red flag is going to come out. No, never mind. We are somehow still green. Briscoe lands it and he keeps it moving. We are still green. As they head through 1 and 2 once again, Ryan Blaney still showing the way out front. I don't know how we're still green, but I'm just not going to question it. I'm just the announcer. As they come out of turn 2, whoa, trouble, the 76 into the wall. He's around, upside down, flipping down the back straightaway. Red flag's going to come out this time. Let's first take a look at Chase Briscoe's incident. Just a domino effect from contact, and oh man, big blow over there. Riding on the roof of the 97 there for a moment. Collects Kyle Busch and Chase Elliott. Somehow sticks the landing, and we keep it green. I don't know how he did that. But once again, I'm just not going to question it. Here's Newland's crash. Didn't really get a good look at it. And, oh, man. Bounced off the wall into the 97 and then just turned around up and over big time and barrel rolling for a little bit. Thankfully, he is out of his car. Big hit for the 76 and also a big flip for the 19. Somehow, Briscoe's back in the race. Once again, don't question it. As we are pacing now, headed back into turn 3. And Josh Berry and Zane Smith have been released from the infield care center. They are okay. Once again, a pair of Ryans on the front row. Ryan Preece on the inside and Ryan Blaney on the outside. I believe it's the exact same front row from last restart. As they come off of turn number 4, the pace car is going to take a hard left. And you know the drill. You know what that means. We are back underway here in Daytona. Preece with another good jump through the tri-oval. This time Connor Zilisch behind him as well. As we head back down into turn number 1, the 88 trying to get to the back bumper of the 60 to give him some help. As they're already starting a third lane. Nobody goes with Reddick just yet. And there goes Blaney up to the top. Zilisch is closing in on the 60's rear bumper, trying to give him some help, but he can't just get there just yet. And the 24 William Byron is also closing in on the 88. As we head back down into turn number 3, Blaney moves back down to the middle, and the bottom is pretty dominant on this restart so far. I don't want to announcers curse them because then they're probably all going to wreck, and there goes Preece up to the middle. And Byron's going to join him, and he's going to move Muscle Blaney, out of the middle lane. And now Connor Zilisch leads the bottom lane with Justin Allgaier right behind him. I believe Zilisch led that lap too, so another lap led by a Chevrolet. It might have been the first one of the race, actually, as he's got 3 other Chevrolets behind him. So let's see if that can play out in his favor. Allgaier trying to make a move, but Zilisch slams the door on him. Elliott is trying to go 4 wide. Buddy, what are you doing? Oh, God, this could get ugly. Every time we've gone 4 wide, not good things have happened. Then there's contact. They keep it straight so far, and we're going to stay green. Justin Allgaier is going to move to the lead as Connor Zilisch moves up top. Whoa, a little bit of a snake there off of turn number 4 from Justin Allgaier, and he nearly caused another accident. Thankfully, we are still green, and they are still 4 wide behind them. And this could get ugly. Hopefully it doesn't, and Justin Allgaier is still showing the way. Never mind, Connor Zilisch to the lead momentarily, but Justin Allgaier just has that momentum on the bottom. The bottom is where you want to be in the turns, but the top is where you want to be on the straightaways. Smoke! Byron's around! Getting pushed by the 45 of Tyler Reddick. We will stay green for right now until this becomes a much worse accident, because it is bound to happen, and Byron's glitching as he gets pushed by the 45. This could get ugly. Oh, we got another one around. It's the 97 of Shane Van Gisbergen with an ugly block. And it's the domino effect, ladies and gentlemen. Multiple cars around. Priest around. He's upside down. Kyle Busch gets tagged, and he's going to go up and over as well. And big barrel roll for the 8. A huge crash for Kyle Busch. And that's going to bring out the red flag. Let's first take a look at Shane Van Gisbergen's point of view. Just a bad block on the 88. Got turned around and then down the front chute, off of the bumper of the 88, and then just into the rest of the pack. Several cars torn up in this one, and 2 cars went upside down at least. And now let's take a look at Ryan Preece's point of view. So he sees this happening in front of him. He tries to move out of the way. Oh, a wheel just broke on him, and that's how he spun. And then, yeah, tags the 8 car of Kyle Busch and Chase Elliott. Thankfully, he is okay. And, oh, man, big barrel roll for the 8, as you see there. But now we're going to look at Kyle Busch's point of view so we see his wreck way better. This was a nasty one. So he got through the 97, and then he got tagged by the 60, and then got spun around, blew over, and just that was it from there. Nasty barrel rolls for Kyle Busch, and that's going to take him out of the race, as we are now getting ready for the restart once again, because we're really fast at cleaning up. This time, Connor Zilisch and Justin Allgaier are leading the field to green as they head through turn number 3, and then they got Chase Briscoe and Carson Hocevar behind them. This is the first time we've really mentioned Carson Hocevar besides the accident he was in earlier with the 9 of Chase Elliott. And as they come off of turn number 4, pace car going to take a hard left into the pit area, and you know what that means. We are back to green here in Daytona. Connor Zilisch had an amazing jump there through the tri-oval. Chase Briscoe now making a move to the inside of the 40 of Allgaier, trying to make a move for second. Does he have it? Yes, he does. Zilisch shows the way out front, and Hocevar has already started the middle lane. Does anybody go with him? Yes, he does. The 60 of Ryan Preece does, and he drops back down to the bottom, and now Hocevar is all by himself. That's quite unfortunate for Hocevar. Just got put in the sucker hole pretty much, but somehow he's not falling back, and now Allgaier moves down. And Connor Zilisch showing the way still out front. That bottom lane is really dominant through the turns. Now he's got the 19 of Chase Briscoe practically on his back bumper. He's going to try to give him a shove. Nearly. Oh, we got one around in the back. Ryan Preece. Does he keep it going? Yes, he does. And we're going to stay green still. Now, let's take a look at what happened there, as that was rather interesting. So he sees he comes off of turn 4. Did he hop a bump, maybe? Oh, no, he just went way up into traffic and not clear. I might have had something break on him there. But thankfully, he's still going, so we're still green. Zilisch, Blaney, Elliott on the bottom. Briscoe in the middle, and Allgaier, the lone survivor, on the top. And now Zilisch moves up to the middle. Hocevar tries to join Allgaier, but he's not clear. Ryan Blaney takes the lead from Connor Zilisch down the front straightaway. Zilisch trying to fight back on that outside through the straightaways. Not working out. Here comes Chase Elliott looking for second. And right behind him, he's got the other Red Bull car of Shane Van Gisbergen, giving him a push to the 12. Blaney now clear once again of Connor Zilisch as he falls back to near. Oh, contact! between the Red Bull cars again. Another bad block by Shane Van Gisbergen. He somehow has not went around in front of the field yet, and now he's going to. He's going to tag William Byron and Carson Hocevar. Hocevar sideways. He saves it. No, he doesn't. He's around. And he somehow is going to keep it going. Gets caught on the conveyor for a second, and now we got more smoke. Chase Briscoe's around. But somehow he's still going, getting pushed by the 40 of Allgaier. That back bumper is in a real bad way right now. Coming off of turn 4, does he keep it moving? And the answer is no. He's going to get turned into the 24. Byron hard in the wall. Briscoe upside down. Byron blows over. Big barrel rolls for both drivers. And that's going to bring out
First
the red
going to take
flag.
a look at the 97's bad block once again. Oh, yeah, just not clear. Tried to go up to the outside with his teammate and just not clear. And then he's getting pushed through turn 2. And right here, he goes off of the bumper of the 88 into traffic. Tags Byron and Hocevar. Hocevar nearly saves it. But then he goes spinning down the backstretch and clips the conveyor belt. Speaking of which, let's look at him right now. Let's look at his master driving by Carson Hocevar. What a save he had. And that could have been an absolute disaster if he did not save that race car.
Now let's take a look at what happened to Chase Briscoe. Oh, just not clear at all right there. And boom, hits the outside wall and is now being shoved by the 40 of Allgaier. Somehow he held on to that race car for way longer than I thought he would. And in the tri-oval, he goes spinning, clips the 24 right there, and then boom, hard in the wall for the 24. They go flipping, and a nasty set of barrel rolls for both drivers. Here's William Byron's point of view. Yeah, I got tagged by the 19 as he got spinning, and hard hit to the wall, and then this is what really did it. He got launched in the air, barrel rolled several times in the infield grass. That was nasty. Both drivers are okay. And I believe they have been taken to the infield care center and they're out of this race. Yes, they are. We only have 8 cars left in this one, so let's hurry up and try to finish this thing. This time a pair of buddies, Ryan Blaney and Chase Elliott on the front row. Remember, Elliott was in the first accident of the day. And then we got Connor Zillich and Tyler Reddick, Justin Allgaier, Carson Hocevar, Ryan Preece, and Shane Van Gisbergen. That is your field right now. Everybody else is out. Pace car is going to pull off here, and we are back underway here in Daytona. Blaney got a good start, but Elliott kept up with him there, and now he's clear by about 2 car lengths. Going down into turn 1, Elliott tried to get in front of the 88 of Zillich, but there was no room there. Elliott now migrates to the top side. Reddick follows him. Once again, Carson Hocevar is the only driver in the middle, and it's not really working for him because he's going backwards. Blaney still showing the way out front. Connor Zillich now in second. Chase Elliott in third. Here comes Allgaier on the bottom. Blaney still holding on to the lead for right now. Here comes Allgaier on the bottom, looking for third. He's got it for the moment, and now he's looking for second on Connor Zillich. Blaney moves up to the middle, and that leaves Justin Allgaier with the lead on the bottom. And here he comes. He's got momentum. Help from the 60 of Ryan Preece and the 97 of Shane Van Gisbergen has gotten him to this point, as we are coming to the end of this one. Blaney still out front there in the middle. Justin Allgaier nearly gets turned by Ryan Preece there going into turn 1. And here comes Justin Allgaier with a run to the race lead out of turn number 2. But he has it for only a moment because Ryan Blaney's fighting back on the outside. Allgaier still has it down the back straightaway heading into turn number 3. And it's a drag race into the turn, and now Allgaier is clear. As we are coming off of turn number 4, it's going to be 2 laps to go here at Daytona. Justin Allgaier, Ryan Blaney still neck and neck through the tri-oval. And now Allgaier's clear once again. Does he move up? No, he does not. He doesn't go up with Ryan Blaney to try to block him. Kind of surprising as they head down through turns 1 and 2 once again. And now Ryan Preece is about to be clear. And yes, he is now clear of the 12. Things are going to get stressful here on this last lap. I believe I miscounted. I think this is going to be 2 laps to go this time by. Preece still on the back bumper of Justin Allgaier. He moves up. Allgaier moves up to the middle, and that gives Ryan Preece an opportunity to take the lead. And he's going somewhere. Now Justin Allgaier goes up to the top. Ryan Preece leads on the bottom. But here comes Justin Allgaier with the help of Ryan Blaney. As we are coming to the end, and I believe that's the white flag right there. 1 lap to go. It all comes down to this. Who's going to get it done here in Daytona? Allgaier lead through turns 1 and 2. Priest now moves up to the middle, still trying to get a run. Carson Hocevar, the lone car on the bottom. And out of turn number 2, that top side has all the momentum that they need. Ryan Blaney gonna try to make a move here in the second half of this lap. Allgaier moves back down to the bottom. Here comes the 12 car for the lead. Does he have it? No, he does not. Justin Allgaier coming through turn 3 and out of turn number 4. Blaney's gonna have one more shot down the front straightaway. Is he gonna have enough? Coming to the line. It's gonna be close. And it's gonna be Justin Allgaier winning the Daytona 50. Oh, and they crash afterwards. Ryan Blaney upside down. Allgaier gets turned. Priest upside down. And now your leader's upside down. Your podium flipping at the finish. Man, what a race we had here today. Let's take another look at the finish. And by about half a car length, Justin Allgaier is your Daytona 50 champion. And now we're going to take a look at the crash that happened afterwards. And Allgaier just went up. He knew it was over, so he wanted to celebrate, but I guess he forgot that the other cars were still on the track, and there they go, flipping over. And we're also going to take a look at Ryan Priest's point of view. So he has no idea what Allgaier's about to do, right? So he pulls up, and he goes to try to avoid, and then Allgaier just spins right in front of him. He just has nowhere to go. And then Priest, being at Daytona, just flipping and barrel rolling. At least all the drivers are okay, and there's Justin Allgaier in victory lane. And as your results are being shown on your screen right now, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching the Talladega Cup Series return. And we will certainly be back for more next week at Watkins Glen International. The first Talladega race there because they added it in for the new update. So we'll see how it goes. Might be a wreck fest, it might not be. We'll find out though. Once again, thank you all so much for watching today's race. Justin Allgaier coming out on top here today. Ryan Blaney in second, and then Connor Zilich took the third position. Allgaier was smaller all race, although he did get caught up into that accident with Tyler Reddick, although he did recover from that very well because here he is standing in victory lane. Thank you all so much for watching. That's going to do it from Daytona, and we'll see you at Watkins Glen. Chris Kraft signing out.